Yo, this your boy Q. All the dope I smoke is great. We got that mile ideas. Now let's get into the video.
Hey, oh damn, I'm a little bit under the weather. Slow down while you talking about feeling the pressure. Gotta slow down when I do it, she feeling it better.
A few more villains are about to emerge.
Nigga, shit, we back with another one. That boy Saiyan dropped a part 2, y'all. You wanna see what they're talking about? The last one was hot. Y'all tapped in. Shit. We gotta see. He's all here with us be hitting for me. I like more here grinding with us, but we're gonna see them off here. It's gonna be a little crazy. So we're gonna see what they're talking about. Let's get it.
Dr. Wheelo has escaped the ice, and Garlic Jr. has escaped the dead zone, with these two arriving at the same time.
You remember what happened last time, twin? Go check the last video. It's in the description. It's somewhere.
How's that going to affect things? We'll cover that and more in the second part of What If Everything Was Canon. A few months after the encounter with Turles, Purunga revives Krillin and Yamcha. Since Krillin's soul needs to be transported to Earth, this takes up 3 wishes. And in 3 months' time, Tien and Chaozu can come back too, and the Namekians will go to New Namek. Vegeta's thinking about leaving Earth in order to train, but instead he decides to stay. One day, astronomers on Earth discover something weird. A planet has drawn close to Earth, the Makio star. Now, for everyone else,
Who's star, nigga? The Namekian?
On Earth, this doesn't really affect them, but for Garlic Jr., it allows him to escape the dead zone. And I guess for the first time in a What If Ever, I get to cover the Garlic Jr. saga. Not the movie, the filler arc from the anime. So this is...
Told y'all, them arcs go crazy. Never knew it was filler arc. I tell y'all, they get the Haruto going, they get that Broly arc, they get it popping, y'all. It'll be hot.
It's going to start pretty much like normal. In case you're not familiar with the arc, Garlic Jr. goes to procure something called the Black Water Mist, which is capable of brainwashing people. Plus, he's also going to recruit some allies, which are the 4 monarchs, aka the Spice Boys. And now, Garlic Jr. could finally strike back.
Them niggas freaky as hell, you know that.
First, with the Black Water Mist, he's able to turn some people into vampires. The Spice Boys are sent down to the surface to help him, while Garlic stays on the lookout. He traps Kami and Popo, just like normal. As he plans his next move, the Black Water Mist gets Yamcha, Bulma, Krillin, Roshi, and seemingly Piccolo. But there are 2 people that are able to escape the grasp of the Spice Boys and defeat them. They try and go after Vegeta, but he's far too strong for them to fight. And same for Gohan. Now, Piccolo got...
These niggas are in the 3 mil, 4, 5 mil range. You know they wiping them niggas, them Spice Boys. They can add spiced, like ice.
Lucky when he got possessed by it, but
spice.
What they don't know is that secretly, Piccolo is immune to this. So it seems like he's one of their minions right now, but Vegeta and Gohan definitely aren't possessed. And with the weird situation here, the 2 of them are forced to team up. They fight the Spice Boys together, and with relative ease, they kill them all. They eventually find out that to reverse the effects of the...
Man, that's extremely low def. I'm pretty sure.
Black Water Mist, they're going to have to go to the lookout. The Ultra Divine Water can apparently reverse the effects, but they only have 24 hours to do so. The 2 of them go up there, and this is where they encounter Garlic Jr. He has no clue who Vegeta is, but he remembers Gohan, the same person who defeated him before. That kid that had exceptional power. But while he's distracted by these 2, Piccolo sneaks onto the lookout, revealing that he's actually not possessed, and he's able to free Kami and Popo in the process, which is good. Kami and Popo will work on healing.
That nigga was a possessed nigga on some Majin Buu type. Majin Vegeta. And this power level, y'all done fuck.
Everybody. And Vegeta's just left really confused because he has no clue who this guy is or what that planet is that's drawing near to them. Since Vegeta's pretty familiar with space and the different planets out there, he might actually know about the Serpent Race, but he doesn't know about any of the events that happen with Garlic Jr. here. But Garlic Jr. is happy to monologue, explaining what happened to him and how he's been sealed away in the Dead Zone. Also, how he escaped the Dead Zone. He also spent time training in the Dead Zone, just to grow stronger for his escape. Of course, the Makio Star helped him get even stronger than that, and that's what allowed him to finally break free. But Garlic is way...
Don't make this nigga OP now. He's gonna be OP, but come on.
Stronger than when they first encountered him, and he powers up to his maximum. In his super form, they're amazed by the power he's showing off. He's stronger than even Frieza. So now the question is, would they be able to...
Shreddy? Come on now, it's Mickey. It's Mickey now, it's Mickey. You know that, Sally.
Defeat someone with this level of strength? If Goku were here, as a Super Saiyan, maybe they'd be able to. Now they actually know that Goku's alive thanks to Purunga confirming it for them, but he's not here. They have to fight this threat on their own. And unlike Turles, this is going to be a lot harder. Garlic fights them all off at once, and it seems like this is an unwinnable battle. But weirdly enough,
you basically find a Frieza at a full power of 100%, 120 mil, no stamina drain.
Garlic starts to feel that his power is draining. And not in the sense that someone's
Oh, never mind.
sapping his power from him, but the effect of the Machio star is not as potent
Never
anymore.
mind.
He has no clue why. He looks up in the sky and still sees it there, which also tells Piccolo, Gohan, and Vegeta that maybe if they destroy that planet, that'll help them, so they're going to have to aim to do that. As the fight continues on, Gohan, Piccolo, and Vegeta slowly get an advantage over Garlic, which makes no sense to them. Why are they suddenly stronger than him? They haven't increased in strength. Actually, they've gotten weaker because of their injuries. Now, Garlic is still pretty strong thanks to his extra training, but he loses the full boost of the Machio Star. Despite his immortality, Garlic Jr. isn't able to overcome them thanks to the loss of power.
So, hey, alright, at a minimum, we can get on about Frieza first form, maybe second, third. Okay. His final form, crazy. His power level 20.
So he foolishly opens the dead zone again. And then, something really weird happens. Garlic is sucked back into the dead zone. They look up in the sky and they see the color of the Machio Star has changed.
It's Mickey!
Now, since the planet is so far away, they can't really tell the difference, but just from the light reflecting off the planet making it twinkle in the sky, they could tell something's weird with it, especially because the light eventually dissipates, and they see a shockwave. The planet bursts into multiple pieces. Garlic screams as he's sucked back into the dead zone. His plan was foiled. He's going to be trapped in here for eternity. Then the lookout violently shakes, as it split into two. Something flew into the lookout from space. Actually, it was something from the Machio Star. Everyone's jaw drops when they see who's there.
And what that is, or who that is.
It's a very familiar looking fighter. It looks like they're seeing a ghost.
Chill out. No. This ain't who I think it is.
He says the Machio Star served him very well. He's not sure what was just going on up here, but it
Cooler?
doesn't matter. He apologizes for
That nigga Turley, nigga?
interrupting anything. It's Turles. But they killed him. They know it. They even buried him. But something's different about him. His skin looks to be a little more pale, and he still does have a scar from that fatal attack that hit him, though it is covered up by refashioned armor. And his ki feels really strange, like there's something interfering with it, something blocking it. Oh, they must think he's Turles, don't they? He isn't. He introduces himself. His name is Dr. Wheelo.
Oh! Took that nigga body tight. One on lay. Took the nigga body
Let's rewind
gang.
a bit. After Wheelo was freed from the ice, Cochin was trying to figure out what to do next.
That's a
Now, he was
wicked-ass
thinking of
twist.
trying to draw Vegeta, Piccolo, and Gohan to their lab. That way, Dr. Wheelo could take one of their bodies and become the strongest warrior, but as he was looking more into it, Dr. Cochin found something more interesting. He, of course, wanted to know why the ice melted in the first place. He saw what happened with the Tree of Might. A random giant tree appeared on Earth and then
Nah, that's crazy ass twist, Sally. Ain't on count, nigga. I ain't expect that nigga Wheelo to be in that nigga Turley body. Might be something crazy, shit.
disappeared.
Might
So he goes over to the site where it happened, and he found a corpse. Turles' body was never destroyed. It was just kind of left there and buried. His soul is now in hell, but his physical body was left behind. Of course, the body had partially decayed, causing his skin to become grayer and almost zombified. But somehow it still looks really good for someone who's been buried here for a while. The fruit of the Tree of Might still coursed through his veins. Of course, it didn't keep him alive, but it helped vitalize his body, keep it from fully decaying. And this is also helped by being near the site where the tree.
He got the Tree of Might, too. That nigga might be one of the ones. At least Android level perfect cell. Nah, it's perfect cell. And perfect. At max, nigga.
Tree of Might once is. There's a ton of energy around there. Curious, Dr. Cochin studied the body and found out that this was some sort of alien. He restructured the body, fitting it with some reinforced mechanical parts as well, and recovering any injuries. It still retains a lot of the great power that it had before, and he transferred Dr. Wheelo's brain to this body. Wheelo never got to use his mechanical body. He doesn't need to. He now uses the body of Turles, and Turles also did have something interesting on him. Another seed for another Tree of Might. And the only reason they found out about this is because
Another seed for another Tree of Might. Man, told you. More definitely gonna be on an Android cell type. That probably look gonna be OP. No, don't give him Super Saiyan. This shit just on stream right now. Just bullying it. Just got back to the crib.
when it was buried at Turles' body, it started to slowly sprout, growing roots into Turles. It was a pretty disgusting sight, but it gave the Doctor something to work with. Now, he could plant this on Earth and sap it of its energy, but that's not really a great idea. Instead, they saw a better opportunity. With the Machio star approaching, they decided that once it got here, they would take a rocket up into space, plant it on that planet, and then take a fruit from a tree that's planted on that planet. And that's exactly what they did. While Garlic Jr. was attacked.
That's overly cheating. We're going Adrian. It's overly cheating, nigga. You went to another planet? How you can breathe in space like that, you know? It's something about you don't know about.
Attacking, Dr. Cochin and Dr. Wheelo were on that planet. They grew another tree of might, Dr. Wheelo ate a fruit from that tree, and he got far stronger from it. And the second he ate the fruit, he jumped right back to Earth. Yes, he jumped from that planet to Earth. Although, it did kill Cochin in the process, but Wheelo doesn't
See what I'm saying?
care at all. The power of the jump completely destroyed the planet too. The Tree of Might sapping energy from the planet was what powered down Garlic, and the planet being fully destroyed, that inadvertently sent him back to the dead zone, making him not strong enough to escape. And now we're back to the present. Dr. Wheelo is on Earth in Turles' body. This is round 3 for them. First the Spice Boys, then Garlic.
And then you got Turles the fuck up out of there. Well, you got Garlic Jr. the fuck up out of there. Said, nigga, I'm on Earth now, nigga. I'm the new threat, nigga. We're gonna see what he popping on. We're gonna eat him.
Then Wheelo. And Wheelo is really strong. While Turles did die, with his body being recovered, it got a nice boost in power from healing. Plus, it was reinforced with mechanical parts, making him even stronger. And on top of that, he's strengthened by another
he on some Android Turles type
fruit from the Tree of Might. And as Wheelo fights all 3 of these fighters, he realizes that he is the world's strongest now. He doesn't need anyone else's body.
Movie drop, let go.
What he doesn't know is that there is a much stronger fighter out there. Actually, there's a few stronger fighters out there, but I digress. Vegeta promised himself he wouldn't lose another fight. He's gonna win here, especially because this guy isn't a true Saiyan. He's a mockery of a Saiyan warrior, puppeting that body like it's his. You can't imagine how weak Wheelo must have been to take the corpse of a Saiyan, and that body won't match true Saiyan might. But Wheelo begs to differ. He defeats Vegeta pretty quickly. This body is better than a Saiyan's, much better. Piccolo tries to fight him, but Wheelo's able to
You got an evil Saiyan body, nigga, with mechanical mind, smart as shit, probably no stamina. Come on.
overpower him too, riddling Piccolo's body with Ki Blast, not killing him, but furious. He's been pushed to his limit twice a day. First he had to face Garlic Jr. again, who was annoying to fight before. And now, they're fighting an enemy that they thought they killed. They thought they were done with Turles for good. He's tired of all these threats coming to Earth, and he doesn't have his father here to help him. He's Earth's last hope. But seeing Piccolo nearly killed like that, that's what pushes Gohan over the edge. Once more, his rage explodes. And Wheelo's taken aback. Gohan gets a huge boost in power, and then briefly,
I don't see no rage. I want to see super.
his hair even changes color. Vegeta's barely conscious, but as he's on the verge of passing out, he's not sure if he's hallucinating or not. He sees Gohan briefly go Super Saiyan. Not sure if he's in a dream or not, Vegeta uses the last of his energy to stand up and walks over to where Gohan's
And what you gonna do?
fighting. The two stand back to back. Vegeta launches a Gallic gun. Gohan launches a Masenko. The two beams swirl together. Wheelo tries to copy Turles' kill.
What you trying to do some duo shit, nigga? I thought the team work. You better take him out. I'm trying to help niggas out of shit.
Driver, but it's completely engulfed by the other beam.
Whoa.
The combined Gallic Masenko sends him flying into space, incinerating him, fully destroying Turles' body and killing Wheelo for good, expanding out as it also destroys the remains of the Makyo star, illuminating the night sky. Exhausted, Gohan collapses and passes out, with Vegeta also going unconscious and Piccolo laying on the ground.
Gohan wins. Now, we need you to master that power and go crazy. Can you do that for us, Gohan?
Below. They're able to cure everyone of the black water mist, but they can't believe what they just witnessed. Not just the two enemies they encountered, but Gohan going Super Saiyan. That must be the form that Goku used on Namek. They never got to see it yet. They only...
Man, you got it early? Come on, gang. Come on, Molly. You got it so early, too, twin? Come on. It's like, what? At least 4 years beforehand? Come on, bro. It's light work. We'll get the nigga locked.
Heard about it. Though, they do have a bigger issue. The Lookout is now split into 2 pieces. Vegeta's definitely going to stay on Earth now. He still isn't sure if what he saw was a dream or not, but Kami and Popo confirm it. Gohan
Ain't no goddamn dream, nigga. Don't play with Goheezy like that, boy. Don't play with Goheezy.
actually did briefly go Super Saiyan there. He's tired of this nonsense. All these villains coming back, and then he's still unable to become a Super Saiyan. Even Kakarot's kid did, but Gohan doesn't even remember it. He did it on accident and
Is you mad? Is you mad, twin?
can't use the form willingly. Meanwhile, out in space, the Frieza Force is able to find Frieza's body as they start rebuilding him. Tien and Chaozu are revived, and the Namekians go to New Namek. But before Mecha Frieza comes to Earth, somebody else decides to show up. All the other Namekians are gone, but
Jit. This old ass nigga.
one more comes to the planet. It's Lord Slug. He had to wait for the Dragon Balls to recover on Earth. So exactly a year after their last use, that's when Lord Slug gets here. He tries to do this more covertly, and he's able to get the Dragon Balls, then using them to restore his youth, wishing for, you guessed it, eternal life. Of course, the main fighters on Earth.
That nigga's eternal life, nigga. He already was OP when he was old. He got the eternal life shit in the movie. Had Goku had to use before he fall Super Saiyan. Even get right with that nigga and had to use Piccolo's strength at the end. Come on.
Right now are Gohan, Piccolo, Vegeta, and Krillin. Vegeta has been reluctantly teaming up with everyone.
He's saying Krillin. Man, what Krillin gonna do?
But he sits this fight out at first, just to see if they can handle it. Combined, Gohan, Piccolo, and Krillin fend off Lord Slug, and then he becomes a giant. Piccolo has tried to get Gohan to tap into Super Saiyan again, but in this battle he can't. He briefly is able to summon the power, though he doesn't fully manifest it. It results in a weird form that almost looks like Super Saiyan, but isn't actually utilizing the full power.
Gohan, Super Saiyan Rage? Going crowd. I ain't never seen that now. Super Saiyan Rage Gohan might be hot.
It does some damage
25 power boost
to Lord Slug, but not enough to kill him. So Slug defeats these three fighters, but then Vegeta steps up, and he has a big grin on his face. It looks like he's the strongest on Earth now.
You ain't got no fucking Super Saiyan. Don't do that, Vegeta.
Slug isn't sure what he means, but Vegeta says while Slug might be a Super Namekian, Vegeta has become a Super Saiyan.
Vegeta, don't cap this, please.
He's been training vigorously ever since Garlic Jr., and thanks to seeing Gohan use it earlier, he thinks he finally figured out the secret to it. And it's good timing for Slug, because Vegeta got this just about a few weeks ago. Vegeta strains himself greatly as he powers up, forcing out this transformation that he recently unlocked. Vegeta shows off his Super Saiyan form, and with this power, he's able to completely overwhelm Lord Slug and kill him.
Completely overwhelmed? 50-time power boosts like those, chat, we need it.
He's glad to finally be back up top. And even though Vegeta's a loose cannon, thankfully, he's not a villain to them anymore. He's definitely not a good guy, but they don't have to worry about Vegeta killing them. So even though he's the strongest on Earth and is a Super Saiyan, they're not too concerned.
Watch that nigga. You still don't watch that nigga, though.
Especially because he's still waiting for Kakarot to show up. One day, somebody else shows up, though. It's Mecha Frieza, showing up there with King Cold. They feared the Super Saiyan for a while. The legend of the Super Saiyan actually came from long ago. Not just in Planet Vegeta's history, but apparently, Frieza's ancestor Chilled was defeated by a Super Saiyan.
We're going back on him. We're dropping that lore on him, salad. Let go. Super Saiyan Bardock.
Of course, that's completely unconfirmed. Frieza has no way of knowing that. But
that nigga got a pot belly on his head.
Was defeated by a Super Saiyan. Of course, that's
that nigga Chill got a fat pot belly, boy.
Completely unconfirmed. Frieza has no way of knowing that. But the good thing is, there should only be one Super Saiyan, Goku. And as far as Frieza knows, Goku's dead. But somebody else appears to stop Frieza before Vegeta can go up and fight him.
That my young nigga though. That my young nigga chat. What's your favorite Dragon Ball character for real? I'm probably go either Future Trunks or Kid Trunks, really.
It's Trunks. He goes Super Saiyan and defeats Frieza and Cold just like normal. Despite Gohan and Vegeta getting Super Saiyan earlier, Trunks' timeline still remains the same. Those two would be stronger because of the head start, but the androids are simply too strong for them to counter, so that's what leads to them dying still. But when Goku returns, Trunks warns him of a few things. For one, the heart virus. 2, the androids. But 3, there's something else that Goku doesn't expect.
Which means something else.
Originally in Trunks' timeline, he said Vegeta was able to kill King Cold, but before he got to Mecha Frieza, Goku appeared on Earth and killed him. And while everyone besides Vegeta was surprised to find out about King Cold's existence, it turns out he has another family member, a brother. Trunks warns
Told y'all, that nigga cold. That nigga cold.
Them of one more threat, which he feels confident about.
Birthing niggas. When he birthing niggas, they come out demons. Frost demon type. They come out a little cooler type. You feel?
About them defeating. But he doesn't realize that he's messed up the timeline, so maybe not. Maybe this villain won't show up at the same time. He could be more prepared for all they know. He could train. Because after Frieza and King Cold's defeat, Cooler came to Earth. So within the next few weeks or months, they have to watch out for him. Trunks returns to his timeline and says he'll be back in 3 years. He wishes them good luck against Cooler, and he hopes that they'll be able to defeat the androids. And with that, we'll leave off here for now. What'd you guys think?
Kinda high, Sally. We ready for part 3 now. We ready for part 3 time. But shit, that nigga Cooler, and androids, nigga, we gotta train up. Cause we don't know if he got 5th, 6th, 7th form. Mike got golden. Nigga. Trunks, you better be getting right too. You better not be weak as shit. That time chamber gonna have to come clutch. I know that. But shit, we gonna get out of there, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. We ready for that one. We in the